All right. Well, good morning. Hope you've had your coffee. We're here today because I am really impressed with the quality of, well, not the quality, the authenticity lookingness of the fake Makita batteries these days. I got taken on this one. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get into it. So I bought these recently. It was a good deal. It wasn't a screaming deal, but it was a good deal. It was, less than what I would have got these for. So maybe that should have been my first clue. But anyway, let's take a look at these 6 amp hours. They're still in the container because I'm working out with the seller and the platform how to go about the je ne sais quoi, if you will. But yeah, alright, so off the bat, I mean, Makita, we got the trademark, everything looks pretty legit, right? We got the little star logo, and the packing looks fantastic. The bottom sticker looks very believable. I mean, there's some small differences. If we look really close, you can see like the ink is a different color, the font is slightly different color, but I guess we should back up a minute. So after I received these, I noticed the seller had gotten some really poor feedback, so I decided to weigh the batteries. And in the container, this 6 weighs less than my known good 5. So that was my big, I would have expected it to, at a minimum, weigh at least as much as a 5. And the fact it weighed less, even in the packing, was a big red flag. But we're jumping around, so anywho. The next thing I noticed, you can see the color difference pretty good on camera between the, the data terminals. We'll call that the data terminals. So yeah, maybe this could have just been sitting on the shelf a while, but that plastic doesn't look like it's sun bleached or faded. And there's a distinct color difference. So anyway, what else did we notice next? The clip. That was another thing. So, first glance, clip looks fine. Well, other than this one being dirty, but I guess being dirty kind of highlights. So on the authentic battery, you can see it's got this like raised section and recessed section on the clip that locks it into the tool. This one does not have that. I've not tested to see if it would fit, obviously. I imagine it would clip in fine, but another, curious, right? So, then if we're looking even closer, I mean, at first glance, yeah, looks legit. The holes are in the right spot, everything is in the right spot, but you can see these are nicely filleted. There it is. These are not. So while the case is very, very close, not quite. And one other thing that was kind of weird, maybe we can get them back to back here. No, we can't. Can you see that? Yeah, so if you look at the bottom one, you notice the silver in the 18 volt area is just a little bit fatter, like you took a bigger marker and drew it. And then the banner is also wider. But one thing I learned while researching this is that this is also a common giveaway. It should say lithium ion right in there, and for whatever reason, if it looks like this without the lithium ion in the little doodad, it might be fake, and that seems to pop up on a lot of other spots. But anyway, just a quick the fakes are really good, and I am not going to run this because I had a bad experience with a fake battery 2 years ago. Anyway, within recent memory, I put it in the Sawzall and it immediately just smoked, overheated, caught fire, and was bad. The battery. Got the battery out of the tool's fine, but yeah. So, would these work? I'm sure they'd work. They'd power the tool, but you know, I don't want to stick this in a Sawzall or a grinder and have it explode again. And yeah, that's that. So, yeah. Makita, the knockoff game is strong. Wonder what we can do to, I don't know, just be vigilant, I guess. So anyway, that's all I got. Yeah, more coffee. Okay, quick update. I have been instructed to return the items, and here we have another piece of, well, okay, do this. Stay on focus. Anyway, this is going to California, but I recognize this. So it's going to California to be shipped back to China. So this was advertised as a US seller out of California, and it's kind of suspicious that it's not going to a US seller. It's going to end up back in, well, I can't be sure it's going to China, but it's definitely going overseas somewhere. And so, a quick update on that too. While in kind of negotiations about what to do, I was offered money back, not an insignificant amount of money back, so further kind of puts the last, I don't know, I'm like 99.9% sure these are fake. The only way I'd be 100% sure is if we opened them up, but that's not in the cards for this one. But there we go.